All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to master a critical and often dreaded part of any job application, the cover letter. We're going to break down exactly how to write one that doesn't just get a quick scan, but actually gets you that interview. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. Your resume is polished, you found the perfect job, and then you're faced with this, a blank page. It can feel totally intimidating, but I promise it's way simpler than you think. We're going to tackle this together, step by step. So, what is a cover letter at its core? Think of it as your personal sales pitch. It's a short, focused document, usually somewhere between 250 and 400 words, and it has one single, crystal clear goal: to persuade the hiring manager that you're worth talking to. Here's our game plan. First, we'll solve the cover letter conundrum, why these things still matter so much. Then we'll look at the anatomy of a cover letter. After that, we'll get into the good stuff: writing your letter, tailoring for maximum impact, and finally, we'll wrap up with the professional polish checklist so you can send it off with confidence. Okay, first things first, let's tackle that big question. Are cover letters really still necessary? And the answer is a resounding yes. Even when a job ad says it's optional, sending one shows you're willing to go the extra mile. It's a signal that you're a serious professional candidate who's genuinely invested. Now, this is absolutely crucial to understand. Your cover letter has a very specific job, and it's not to just restate what's on your resume. No, this is your chance to tell a story, to elaborate on a huge achievement, maybe explain a gap in your employment. It connects the dots in a way your resume just can't. Okay, so we've established why it's so important. Now let's get into the how. How is it actually built? Well, pretty much every great cover letter follows a simple, proven 5-part structure. Let's break down exactly what those parts are. The whole thing flows really logically. You start with the header, that's all your contact info. Then a personalized greeting. The introduction is your hook, designed to grab their attention right away. The body paragraphs are where you make your case, and then you wrap it all up with a strong, professional conclusion. And now for the fun part, actually putting pen to paper, so to speak. We're going to start at the very beginning, focusing on how to craft a greeting and an opening paragraph that makes an incredible first impression. All right, rule number 1. Please forget to whom it may concern. Personalization is everything. So where do you find their name? Start with the job ad itself. Sometimes it's right there. If not, LinkedIn is your best friend. A quick search for the head of that department usually does the trick. And if you're still stuck, check the company's website for a team or about us page. Okay, look at the difference here. It's night and day, right? The weak intro is fine. It's boring. It's all about what Jonathan wants. But Michael's intro? It immediately focuses on what he can do for the company. He leads with their goals and backs it up with a hard number. That is what makes a hiring manager sit up and pay attention. So, you've written a killer introduction. Now we get to the real heart of your letter, the body paragraphs. This is where you connect the dots between your experience and their specific needs. This, my friends, is the art of tailoring. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? It's blunt, and for good reason. Sending a generic, one-size-fits-all cover letter is basically a waste of time. If you don't show how your skills are a direct solution to their problem, you're just not going to get that call. So how do you actually do this tailoring thing effectively? Well, step 1 is to focus like a laser on the role. Go back to that job description. What are the top 2 or 3 requirements they keep mentioning? This paragraph is where you prove with examples that you've got those skills covered. Step 2 is all about the company. This is what separates the good candidates from the great ones. It shows you've actually done your homework. Maybe you love their mission or you're a huge fan of their latest product. Mentioning something specific proves you're genuinely interested in them, not just any old job. Okay, we are so close. You've written a fantastic, tailored letter, but before you even think about hitting that send button, it's time for the final polish. Trust me, these last steps are absolutely critical. Your conclusion has to be strong and direct. You want to do 4 things. Briefly recap your biggest selling point, thank them for their time, and, this is key, end with a clear call to action. Something like, I'm excited for the opportunity to discuss how I can help. It tells them what to do next. And of course, finish with a professional closing, like sincerely or best regards. And here it is, your final pre-flight checklist. Seriously, go through this one last time. Is all your contact info correct? Does your intro pop with an achievement? Is the body perfectly tailored? Is there a call to action? And the big one, have you proofread it for typos? Pro tip, read your letter out loud. You will catch mistakes your eyes just skim over. One typo can undo all your hard work. So to wrap it all up, here are the 5 biggest takeaways. 1. Customize every single time. 2. Numbers are more powerful than words. 3. Research the company to show you care. 4. Keep it short and sweet, 1 page max. And 5. Proofread like your career depends on it, because, well, it kind of does. So the next time you're facing that blank page, it won't feel so scary. You now have a clear, professional playbook to follow. The real question isn't just about writing a cover letter anymore. It's about crafting the key that's going to unlock your next big opportunity. Is yours ready?